I've been using the law of attraction and scripting to change my life, and I'm going to show you how you can use it too. First off, for starters, let me explain the law of attraction for you newbies. So the best way that I could describe the law of attraction is that if you think that it's real, then it's real. If you can see it in your mind, if you can manifest it in your mind, then it can become something that's tangible in an actual reality in your life. Usually when people hear the law of attraction, it's got a very woo-woo, this ambiance, experimental, mystical thing about the law of attraction, and in fact, it's really not that complicated. Me, myself, I'm a religious person. I consider myself to be a Christian, and a lot of times if you grow up in the church, when you hear the words law of attraction, they think it's like a devil thing, blah blah blah, and it really is not. There's actual literal scriptures that you can go to in the Bible. It says, you have not because you ask not. Faith without works is dead. Speak it into existence, etc., etc. I can go on and on, but I'm not God, so I'm not the determining factor. But I am going to personally give you permission, me personally, if that matters to you as a Christian, if you want to use the law of attraction. For me, it goes hand in hand with my faith. And to be honest, just pretty much like all religions, a lot of the principles are the same things that they talk about in religion that you're just supposed to be doing. Even if you don't really believe in the law of attraction, there are principles that you can get from the law of attraction and add these principles and values and steps to your life that could help you become more successful in life. Then we're going to go over scripting. We'll talk about that a little later. But for now, let's stick to the law of attraction. The law of attraction. There's a few steps that you got to follow if you're going to do it right. The number one step is you have to see it. You have to think it and see it. Because step number one, think it and see it. What is it that you want? Set a goal for it, right? Boom. Step number two, manifest it. Put it out there in the atmosphere. Meditate on this. The biggest part about this that most people messed up though is that you have to attach an emotion. I could tap into that a little bit further in another video. You attach an emotion to when you're manifesting this, and it has to be some type of a positive emotion so that you put that energy out there in the universe. Step number three is to do things, do the work, right? In order to get it on your own, you do the work, you put in the work. And then step number four is you leave it alone. You let it go and you let the universe do what the universe is supposed to do. So, recap. Step number one, think it, see it. Number two, manifest it, attach an emotion. Number three, do the work. Number four, let it go. So you're like, how, Sway? How is that going to actually help me? Well, I'm going to be doing a law of attraction challenge here on this channel, and I'm going to tell you the things that I'm going to be trying to manifest into my life and how I'm going to be using it with scripting at the same time. So let's get into the second part. The second part is scripting. Woo! Scripting is as simple as it sounds. It's literally writing your script, writing the script to your life. And you write things in this script as if it has already happened. It's talking about speaking into an existence, right? And so there's a certain way I write down my stuff, right? I use the I am. And it's the same thing that you should be using when you're telling yourself affirmations throughout the day, when you're doing your manifestations and your visualizations in your head using this law of attraction. It's the same thing. You say I am. And so one of my goals is to manifest a Corvette C8. Whoo! Let me tell you about this thing right here for a second. That right there is my dream car. I love that thing. Ooh! Whoo, I'm gonna pop a picture up so you can see what it looked like. It's this new car, right? And it looked low-key like a Ferrari, Lamborghini, and it's better than all the Corvettes that I've seen because they look like a supercar. Really got that supercar, and it got that vroom, vroom, vroom. And it's listed at $50,000, but right now they really selling for like $90,000 to $100,000. So I need to manifest me a Corvette C8. And so a lot of it, what goes into manifestation, it has to do with your belief system. If you believe that you can actually achieve something. And so for some people, that might be like kind of big. Maybe you need to start off with just manifesting yourself $100. Maybe you need to start off with manifesting yourself $20. Who knows? It's about where your belief system is, and you set yourself up, and maybe you need to work your way up, or you could just go big with it. I truly believe in the law of attraction, so this is one of my big things that I'm trying to manifest. And I know I'm gonna get me a Corvette C8. Can't tell you when, but I know I'm gonna get it, right? And so when I script, here's how I script. I assume that I already have it, because I'm it's almost like you're working yourself into your belief that it's actually real, right? And so I am so grateful that I own a Corvette C8 with a pink matte exterior and white custom seats. I'm so thrilled when I drive it around town, and I use the Apple CarPlay, and I play my music while driving the car. And so there's some specifics into what it is that you're scripting. So you start off with the I am. And so I started off with, I am so grateful I own a Corvette C8. I clearly don't own one yet, right? But I said it. I put it in my mind like I own it. And then you have to get specific. You have to almost like scripting yourself this episode in your head, to where you can literally, if I close I painted the picture, you close your eyes, you can see it. It's something that you can really just grasp. It's right there. I said a pink matte exterior and white custom seats. And then after that, I attached an emotion. This is still, like I said, one of the most important parts about when you're scripting and manifesting what it is that you want is attaching this emotion. I'm so thrilled. That's the emotion I had. I could just, it just makes it, you know what I'm saying? I feel the freaking emotion. I feel it. I'm so thrilled when I drive it around town, and I use my Apple CarPlay, still being specific, and I play my music while driving the car, right? So that's just one of my manifestations that I script. And I suggest that you do this when you first wake up, because it's fresh. You're starting your day in a positive way. And then right before you go to sleep, so that when you sleep, you meditate and manifest, and then do that. In addition to that, I also play affirmations when I go to sleep, because your subconscious mind, we can tap into that on more videos, right? Woo! Like your subconscious mind goes into reprogramming the way that you think. There's this cool app, and they're not paying me to say this, but check it out. It's called I Am. On the app, you can choose different categories, right? And it'll read like certain affirmations, and you just swipe up and you can read it out. The more I give, the more abundant I become. So it's baptizing yourself in that belief system. And these are just positive things, encouraging things that you should say, whether you believe it or not. I suggest that you believe it. And so you could start off very, very small, right? I'm at C8 because I'm finna drive a C8. I'm gonna own me a C8, right? That's where I'm at. That's where I'm at in my belief system in the law of attraction. I'm there with it, right? Everybody's not there. Sometimes you need to start off like super small. Be like, I'm gonna manifest a coffee. And I swear, I kid you not, watch how your life changes. You have not because you ask not, and then you don't believe. You have to really believe. I'm gonna leave you guys with this example right here, right? Perfect example is, man, I used to use this all the time, and a lot of times we use the law of attraction for years and don't really know like that we're using it, how we're using it. And so I use this when I first wanted to do music with 106 in Park. I wanted to get my music video on 106 in Park. If you guys don't know what that is, it's essentially was like TRL, but it was on BET. And so I had this belief. You couldn't tell me I wasn't getting my music video on 106 in Park. Nobody knew who I was. Hadn't put no music out, nothing. But I knew I was going to be there. I used to tell everybody I'm going to be on 106 in Park. And then we're talking about, this is a whole year, 2 years before it happened. I'm going to be on 106 in Park. I'm going to have my music video on 106 in Park. And I literally used to say that every single night before I'd be like, I'm getting on 106 in Park. I'm getting on 106 in Park. I used to tell myself that all day long. And of course, I put the work in, you know what I'm saying? You still have to work towards your goals and do the steps you need to do to get towards your goals. And then sure enough, guess who was on 106 in Park? A year and a half later, was one of the only independent artists, female artists, to have our music video premiered on 106 in Park without a label. That would be me. It made 0 sense whatsoever. Now, mind you, I was talented at good music, but if you really know how these platforms work, and this video is not about that, but you know that there's a lot more things that go into getting premiered, labels, a whole bunch of stuff, right? But I was using the law of attraction even back then. And I've used the law of attraction several times throughout my life. But now on the channel, we're going to use it together, because I realize that there's 80,000 of you. 80,000 of you that are on here. And you know how many lives we could change? There's so many people right now that are not happy in the position of their life. Like, they're not happy where they are right now in life. And if you just use this tool, I promise you, like, if you use this tool, you'll be in a better position if you start using these steps to manifest what it is that you want. And the other thing is, you have to be clear. Be clear on what it is you want. Spend some time writing down your goals. Like, okay, where do I want to be? Do I like this job? Do I not like this job? What is my dream? What is it that I want? And I think, I'm telling you, we tap into it. We can do these law of attraction, like, techniques together, and we can grow together. And so, when I'm working on manifesting, right? So I'm going to try to make these videos every single day for a week, at least. And we'll see how you guys like them on the channel. But, I'm working on manifesting this. I'm going to manifest $1,000 extra. $1,000 extra. I'm going to manifest that within a week. I'm going to have $1,000 extra in my savings account within a week, right? That'll be a goal. What else do I want to manifest? I'm gonna hit off the scratchers. I'm gonna hit off the scratchers another time. I'm gonna manifest that. And let's set another goal. I'm gonna get a call from somebody I deem to be very important in the music industry within a week. Within 7 days from me posting this video. That's what I'm manifesting. Those 3 things I'm gonna manifest. But we're gonna start this journey on the channel, law of attraction. I hope this gave you a nice little introduction to it, and we'll go from there. If you guys like this subject, please let me know. Comment your thoughts, everything, and hit the like button, sub button, bell button. Now you gotta go.